welcome to part 2 of our Cocoon Movers Kitchen Sessions exercise video. You're very welcome today to join me in a lovely sequence of exercises. We are going to be doing the same exercises that we did yesterday, and we're going to be adding some new ones to that. So if this is your first time joining us for the exercise, what I would suggest that you do is do part 1 today. So you'll find that earlier in our Facebook feed, Castlebridge Physiotherapy and Orthotic Clinic, and then you can do today's video tomorrow and so on. All you need is comfortable clothing, just a nice comfortable loose top, pair of leggings or just nice comfortable trousers, and definitely some safe comfortable shoes because we're going to be doing some work in standing. Make sure that you are health-wise safe to exercise. All the general recommendations apply for this. Make sure that you're well hydrated. So if you haven't had a drink recently, what I would suggest is pause the video, have a glass of water, and then sit back down and you can get going. The only other thing is that we will be using the chair against a wall for a few of the exercises later in the session. So just maybe be located close to a wall. That will make it easier for you to push the chair against the wall for certain exercises. So I'm going to put my clicker down and we're going to get started. So to start with, we're going to work on our posture. You're going to sit towards the edge of the chair, away from the back of the chair if you can, and just use all those lovely postural muscles in your back and your tummy to hold yourself upright. Your hands can be on your thighs and your feet are firmly flat on the floor, little bit apart, knees apart as well. Hands on your thighs, you're going to sit up nice and tall and really think about the tummy muscles. Imagine you're trying to pull your tummy away from the elastic of your trousers. Another nice way I like to explain it is imagine you're trying to get into a really tight pair of trousers and you're trying to pull your belly in, so you're trying to fasten that last button. So really working the tummy muscles here. Sit up nice and tall. Imagine that there's a ribbon from the top of your head up towards the ceiling, just drawing you upwards. You've got some lovely length at the back of your neck, and you've got a connection from your chin to your throat. Imagine that you're holding something behind your chin, like a very small little piece of fruit, like a little peach, just there. And you're going to keep that connection going as we're coming into our deep breaths. You're going to breathe in through your nose, and out through your mouth. In and out. You're trying to get the air down deep into your rib cage here. Breathing in and out. Lovely. So we're going to do some neck movements. So just keeping that length up through the back of your neck and your chin tucked in. You're going to turn. Just move as far as you're comfortable to go. Come back to centre, keep the length through the back of your neck and turn to the other side. We're going to do 3 each way. Back to centre and turning. Back to centre and turning. Just stay nice and tall in your posture. One more. That might be a 4th pair. Physios are not very good at counting exercises. And I'm back to centre. We're going to go into the side bend. So you're going to tuck your chin down and in, earlobe to shoulder. So you're just trying to bring your ear down to the point of your shoulder there. This is amazing. This really stretches out the side of your neck down through here. And up and over. We're not doing any special breathing here, but just make sure you're not holding your breath. Just check in with your breathing and make sure that you're not, make sure that you're allowing the breath to come and go. Beautiful. One more each way. Suck Such a lovely movement to do. Such a fantastically important movement to do. Lovely. Back to centre. We're going to go forwards and backwards with the next. So chin to chest. And then back to centre. And then looking upwards as far as you're comfortable to go. Back to centre. And again. Forwards. Back to centre and backwards. Just one more time. Excuse me. Excuse me, tickling my throat. Back to centre. Beautiful. From here, we're going to work the shoulder guard. We're going to bring the shoulders up towards your ears, tight as you can, maximum effort. Up, 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 up. And then really, when you let your shoulders down, you really want to let them drop. Whew, drop. And up, we're going to do 6 of these. Up towards your ears, tighten, 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 and drop. And again, up towards your ears, up, 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 and drop. We're halfway there, up. Tight as you can, really work those muscles and let them relax. 2 more. Let them relax, and 1 more time. Flop down. Whew. Brilliant. We're going to roll the shoulders forwards, and then we're going to brace them back together. Really get them to meet each other at the back. And then rounding forwards, and then bracing backwards. Oh, that's so good. Lovely. Forwards and backwards. We're going to do 3 more of these. So really waking up the shoulders and the upper part of the back. 1 more time. I told you physios aren't very good at counting. We're going to round the shoulders backwards 4 times. Let's see, can I get to 4? We're going to go forwards 4 times. And we always finish on a few backward rolls with this one because you want to finish in a really nice posture. You don't want to finish your exercise like that. You want to finish like that. So from here, we're going to do a couple of breathing exercises again. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Stay really up tall. Tummy is really strong here. We're not breathing into our tummies, we're breathing into the sides. So by rights you're trying to see, can you get your rib cage to move out to the side and back in again. 1 more time. Oh, lovely. We're going to go into the shoulder joints now. So we're going to breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. 2 more. Breathing in. And out. 1 more time. Breathing in. And out. Lovely. Breathing in. And out. We're going to do 6 of these. Breathing in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. 2 more. Breathing in. And out. 1 more time. And out. Fantastic. We're going to stick with the shoulders and we're going to do some rotations. You're going to bring your hands to behind your head. Your elbows are away from each other. Then your hands drop down and they go to the lower back. Hands to the head, elbows out, hands down to the middle back. To the head, the middle back, maybe trying to see can you reach up a little bit further towards the shoulder blades. Lovely. We're turning the shoulders outwards, we're turning the shoulders inwards. So we're really working on the rotation of the shoulder joints, and just move as far as you can go. Just do what you're comfortable to do. Everybody has different ranges of movement, especially in the shoulder. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. We're going to go that little bit deeper down through the trunk into the rib cage now. So we're putting the hands on the thighs. We're going to do the cat stretch. So we're going to breathe in to prepare. Breathing out to bring your chin to your chest. And you're going to round your back. So you're going to rock back onto your sit bones. You're making a roundedness. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Arch your back and look up to the ceiling. So it's a hump and hollow. Round and arching. Rounding. And arching. And rounding. Chin comes to the chest. Arching up. And look to the ceiling. I'm going to do 3 more of these. You're rocking back on your bum, rocking back on the sit bones, making a C curve, chin to chest, rocking forwards, arching your back, looking up. Rocking back, C curve, chin towards chest, forwards, up, looking up. Beautiful. And relax. Okay, so from here we're going to do a spinal twist. You're going to have your hands on your elbows. We're going to breathe in to prepare. Breathing out. When we get there, wherever there is, we're going to take a full breath in to stay there, and then we're going to breathe out to return. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Full breath in here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. We're going to just keep doing this movement. We're just going to move the hand position so that the hands are on the shoulders now. So we're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And just see if you can still remain forwards on the edge of the chair. And try not to lean backwards when you're doing your twisting. So breathing in. Breathing out to turn. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out to come back. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice strong tummies. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lovely. We're going to bring the hands to behind the head again, like we did earlier. Elbows are away from each other. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And relax. We're going to come back to that movement shortly. So from there, we are going to work on moving down through the trunk in a sideways bending position. So we're going to bring our arms out to the sides. We're going to breathe in to turn one palm up. So breathing in, breathing out to reach. Imagine somebody's pulling your arm out to the side. Breathing in to return. breathing out to turn the arm down. Breathing in, breathing out to reach, breathing in to unreach, breathing out to unturn. We're going to do a few of these. So breathing in, breathing out, 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 breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And relax the arms. Quite good, but tiring for the arms to have the arms out to the side for a while. So it's really good to strengthen the rotator cuff muscles. So from here, we're going to keep the sideways movement going. We're going to work on the lower part of the body, the lower trunk. So we're just going to slide the hands down the legs of the chair, the two front legs. But what you want to do is don't collapse. Stay up. So it's a real up and over. You think maybe a little bit like a rainbow up and over, or something like maybe an N shape rather than a collapse side bend. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in to stay, breathing out to come back to center. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in to stay, breathing out to come back to center. Tummy's nice and strong here. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in to stay, breathing out to come back up, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Brilliant. We're going to do a full spinal roll down now. So you're going to have your hands on your thighs, you're going to bring your chin to your chest, and you're just going to fold over your legs completely, as far forwards as you're able to stretch. We're going to take two nice deep breaths when we're there, and then we're going to come back up again. So your chin comes onto your chest. I'm going to breathe in. Breathe out to bring your chin to your chest. You're going to rock back on your sit bones, and you're going to slide forwards, as far forwards as you can go. Whatever that is for you. Take a full breath in here. And breathing out. And the second one, and out, and then keeping your chin on your chest, keep your tummy as strong as you can manage. You're going to peel yourself back up again, and then lift your head up. Lovely. We're going to do that one more time. Breathing in, breathing out. Two nice deep breaths here. And then keeping your chin on your chest, you're going to put your tummy up and in, and up you come to upright, and then lift your head up. Lovely. Okay, so that's as far as we got yesterday. The next bits are all the new bits. We're going to work on hip mobility. We're going to work on strengthening. We're going to start a strengthening program for the legs in standing as well. So hip mobility, you can actually sit back in your chair a little bit for this one. What we're going to do is we're just going to start with a little bit of marching on the spot. So you're going to just try and lift your knees up as high as you can. We're going to try and work the tummy muscles a little bit and the hip flexors. Now if your feet won't fully hit the floor, that's fine. Mine are not quite hitting the floor now. You're just toe tapping. Strong tummy, really pulling in here. Lovely. We'll do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lovely. Now you're going to hop one knee up towards your chest. If you've got any knee problems, it's not very nice to hold the front of your knee, so you can go to the back of the knee. That's it. Breathing in and out. Lovely. And the other leg, knee to chest, knee to tummy, that kind of feeling, and breathing in and out. We're going to swap again. Take your time with these. These are really nice movements to do. And swap. Just trying to get the nice folding movement in the hip joint. Lovely. We'll do one more each way. Try not to hold your breath. It's nice when you get into position to use that as a chance to take a deep breath in and out. Now this time we're going to do some circles with the hip joints. You're going to bring your knee towards your chest. You're going to hold it. And you're just going to circle your hip clockwise 3 times. And then anti-clockwise. Change leg, we go clockwise. Lovely. And anti-clockwise. Lovely. So we're going to do a buttock stretch. You're going to come a little bit closer to the edge again. There's a few ways of doing this. We're going to stretch the muscles in the buttocks. So what you can do is, if you've got a restriction of your hip joint, this is the position you're going to get into. And if you've got decent hip movement and you don't mind doing this exercise, this is the movement you're going to get into. Okay, so I'll demonstrate both. I'll demonstrate the restricted one first. So we're here. What we're going to do is take a breath in. And you're going to breathe out. You're going to lean over your legs. Stay here for a few breaths in and out. And then peel yourself back up again. Lovely. I'll just demonstrate the other one. You can do whichever level you like. Okay, so there's this way, and then you can just apply a little bit of overpressure with your hand, which is really nice to do as well. And then we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and out. One more time, breathing in and out. And then just peel yourself back up again. Lovely. And we're going to swap legs. So, if you have restrictions, this is the position here. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. And in and out. Coming back up. And then the other position here. Lovely. A little bit of overpressure with your hand. Where you are aiming to feel this is in your buttock. Right behind. So breathing in and breathing out. Staying here to breathe some more, breathing in Coming back up again. Fantastic. Okay. So we are getting ready to do some leg work. Okay. So I'm going to sit back a little bit. Now, we're going to just do some knee extensions. So straightening your knee and bend it. Straighten. We just want to wake up the quadriceps muscles here, which are the big ones on the front of the thigh. If you happen to have an ankle weight at home, this would be a great exercise to do with the ankle weights on. What you could do is you could aim to have about a kilo, which is about 2 pounds. 2 or 3 pounds will be plenty. What you're trying to do is you're trying not to lean backwards as you straighten your knees. So you're trying to sit up nice upright, tummy is strong, and just straighten out your knee. Of course, if your hamstrings are tight at the back of your leg, you'll tend to kind of rock backwards because they'll pull you backwards. But just try and be aware of the positioning anyway. Lovely. Just waking up these thigh muscles. We'll do 4 more sets. 1, 2, don't forget to breathe. 3, and 4. Now, do you remember earlier we said we were going to come back to this position here? I'm going to do a little set for the tummy muscles and the legs. So I'm going to sit forwards a little bit more. What you're going to do is you're going to straighten one leg out. You're going to turn towards that side, back to centre, and then rest your foot down. Stretch out one leg, turn, back to centre, rest your foot down. Okay? Leg, turn, back to centre, rest your foot down. Leg, turn, back to centre, rest your foot down. We'll do 2 more sets. Straighten, turn, back to centre, rest your foot down, and straighten, turn, back to centre, rest your foot down. 1 more set. Straighten, turn, back to centre, rest your foot down, straighten, turn, back to centre, rest your foot down, and relax. Well done. Okay, so from here, I'm going to just wake up the calf muscles as well. So we're just going to do some little heel raises. So you're literally keeping your toes on the floor, and you're just raising your heels up and down, just to wake up the calf muscles. Up and down. We are going to be working on these bigger muscles now, the thighs, the bum, the calves, in 1 moment. Lovely, just 6 more. Don't forget to breathe. 4. I told you physios can't count. 3, 2, last one, and relax. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to move my chair so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to do, I like to do in every class a squat or a lunge. And we're going to do, using the chair, we're going to do a chair version of that, which is basically sitting to standing and then sitting back down again. It sounds really easy, but actually when you do a few of them, it isn't that easy actually. It's a really good compound exercise because it works loads of muscles at the same time. So, I'm just going to move my chair here, sorry about the noise, up against the door. And when you're doing this exercise, you really need to do the same. So just make sure that your chair is against something so that it doesn't slide on you. You're going to sit on the edge of the chair. Your feet are on the floor, but they're slightly behind where your knees are. They're not under your knees, they're slightly closer to you than that. Okay? So from there, what you're going to do is you're going to lean forwards. So you bring in your nose, your head, your nose over your knees. And from there, you push into your legs, push up, squeeze your bum, squeeze your tummy, and then we're going to sit back down again. We're going to do 6 of these, and we're actually going to build up the reps every day. So we'll do 6 today. So we'll go for the first one, squeeze your bum, back down again. If you want to bring your hands forwards like this, if you can, back down again. So you're not using your hands to help you at all. Squeeze the bum, squeeze. Number 4, squeeze number 5, and squeeze for the 6th one, and back down again. Well done. Shake it out. Great. We're going to stand back up again. We're going to use the chair again. I'm going to just turn my chair around here so you make the noise. Now, so the chair again is up against the wall, and we're going to do some calf raises. It depends on your balance, and it depends on whether you've done calf raises before, and especially if you've done them recently. If you know you can just do calf raising sequences without holding onto a chair, great. If you need to hold onto the chair, it depends on your balance really. You can hold onto the chair this way, so you get full support with the 2 hands. You can hold onto the chair this way. Either, it's all fine. So we're going to just start with some double calf raises. So up and down. And down. And down. Up and down. Up and down. Now you will feel after a little while a little bit of a warmth building up in your calf muscles. Not quite a burning sensation, but it might be something in that direction. What we really want to do is we want to work the calf muscles to a little bit of fatigue, because these are the muscles that give you your propulsion. These are the muscles that give you the spring in your step when you're walking. So really, really important at the moment when you're sort of confined to a smaller area. You might not quite be springing around. You might be shuffling a little bit more, you know what I mean, pottering around. So we really need to give these muscles a workout now. You're starting to feel a little bit of heat. Great, we're going to do 6 more. Up, 2, 3, 4, nice strong tummies, 5, 6. Now we're going to rest the heels down. You're going to bend your knees. So I'll just go sideways so you can see. It's just to give them a little stretch. So keep your heels pressed down on the floor, and you're just bending your knees forwards so that your calf muscles give a little stretch. So all of these things that we've done today, we will be building on it tomorrow. Again, there's more where that came from basically. Loads more where that came from. And the next segment tomorrow, again, will be done in sitting, and it will be done in standing. Sitting in the chair and standing up. Lovely. We'll do 4 more. Last one. Lovely. And just hold on to the side of your chair here. We're just going to circle one ankle. Just to loosen out the ankle joint and the calf muscles after all that work. And then change direction. Well done, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Make sure and get another drink of water now when you're finished. And this exercise video is there. You can do it whenever you like. And please share with anybody that you know would like to do a little session as well. Lovely. Change direction. Lovely. We're going to finish, just get a nice solid standing position. Get your balance. We're going to breathe. And out. And in. And out. One more time in. And out. Round of applause. Good bus. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.